What's going on, guys? I'm Josh.
I'm Samantha.
And we're the Collecting Couple. And today we're playing some Funko Pop games.
Let's get started.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Samantha's in the spotlight today. So we have 10 Funko Pops here, and we're going to play some games. And Samantha is going to actually be playing the games. So we did not have such a great day today, so we're going to try to play some games to make it a little bit more fun. So let's get started with the first game. The first game we're playing today is a team building game. So I'm going to give Samantha a couple of scenarios, and she has to build a team with these pops that would assist her, like these characters that would assist her in this situation. She can only pick 4 pops from the 10.
Okay.
And you can't do the same line more than once in the 4. So like you can't have 2 Star Wars ones, you can't have 2 Marvel ones,
Okay.
you can't have 2 Disney ones,
Okay.
so on and so forth. Okay, so the first scenario is the world has been taken over by aliens, evil aliens.
Okay.
And killed everyone on Earth except for you and these 10 friends.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to pick 4 of your friends to go help you fight the aliens and win back the Earth.
Okay.
And then you have to explain why you chose who you chose.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Darth Vader is my first choice. He's a really bad dude. He's willing to kill people, and he's just a bad A, so I think
so
this is a good choice. This is a good first choice because he's evil himself, so I think his evil side would kind of play off of the other evil people. So Darth Vader is my first team member.
Okay.
Because I'm too nice. I'm not about, like, I don't know, I'm not good at making, like, hard decisions. Oh shoot, this is hard. Okay, let's do Iron Man next. Iron Man is going to be my next choice because he's a superhero and he has a lot of powers that he can use, so he can use a lot of different things with his suit. And I think I don't know if he would team well with Darth Vader, but they would work together because they're friends like me, because we're all friends. These are my 2 team members. I've got Darth Vader and Iron Man, and now I'm gonna choose the Coca-Cola bear. So I'm choosing the Coca-Cola bear because he's super cute and he looks super friendly, but he's actually very, very vicious when he is fighting evil enemies. He has glass bottles he can throw at people. He can, like, cut the top off and use it as, like, a weapon. He can flood his enemies with Coca-Cola. Like, he could, like, dump all the Coca-Cola out, and then they would be sticky and they would get stuck to stuff, and then he could freeze them so then his other 2 teammates can come in when they're stuck to the ground and they can fight him. So, Coca-Cola bear, be careful of his cuteness because he's actually vicious. Maleficent. Because Maleficent can burn them, okay? She can burn them, and then out of nowhere, she could turn into a dragon and just start eating people and burning people and doing all sorts of things while all these team members are doing their own thing. So Maleficent is super powerful, and she is, like, the best. So, okay, I don't want to crush him. So I think these are going to be my 4 team members if evil enemies came and, like, were attacking the Earth.
So now you have to pick another team, so this is going to be...
Can it not be from these same people?
It can't be those same people.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so you and your team there, they killed all the aliens, but then they came back to life as zombies. So now you have to have another team go out to kill the zombies. Now you can double pick from lines for this one.
I can't? Okay.
You can.
So I have to pick 4 again?
Yeah. So you're gonna have 2 left over.
Zombies. Okay, R2-D2. I'm gonna move these down. So R2-D2, because he is a robot, and robots can't get bitten by zombies and get the virus from the zombies. And R2-D2 also has a little, like, arm thing that comes out. He can shoot people, he can zap them, and he can't get eaten or attacked, and if he does get attacked, he's metal, so the zombies won't want to eat him because he's not flesh. So that's why I choose R2-D2 for that one. We'll choose him next, the same. Because it's kind of the same thing as R2-D2. He's made of rocks. So he's not flesh. So the zombies can't attack him. Plus he's big and he can chuck things at him. And he can punch him with his fists and he can't get bitten or get harmed. And I don't know. So that's what, I mean, he's big and he's bad and he can do things. So that's why I choose the thing. I'm going to choose Bigfoot as my next team member for this zombie enemies because Bigfoot is really great at knowing his way around the woods. So he is very smart and he's never been caught. So he's very, he's very stealthy, which means he can get around and the enemies won't be able to find him because he's in the middle of the woods. Now if he was rainbow, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. But he's stealthy, he knows his way around the woods, he is big, he's got claws, he does have flesh, so I guess he could get bitten and potentially get the virus of being a zombie. But I just think Bigfoot is too good for that, so I think he could get away with it. I'm gonna go Stitch, okay? Stitch is super cool, okay? This one in particular, he smells like strawberries, so maybe the zombies wouldn't want to eat him because he smells like strawberries, and so he can use that as like a camouflage to smell like a fruit, but then he can really go haywire and crazy. And this Stitch has ice cream, so he can just pelt people with the ice cream and make them like freeze the zombies with the ice cream. And then not in this particular one, but Stitch in himself, he's like an experiment, and he did turn evil or like to the bad side in his movie, so he could potentially go crazy like an animal and attack.
So now you have your two teams. Okay. So then after all the zombies are killed, then for some reason your two teams have a civil war. Who's gonna win? Which of the two teams is gonna win?
Oh, this
and why?
team right here. This team would win because they're like super overpowered. So Darth Vader, for one, he's super overpowered. Darth Vader could take out easily this whole team. I don't know, he might not take out R2-D2 because, you know, he used to be Anakin and he has some feelings towards R2-D2. So I think he would have some struggles going on if he's trying to wipe out and get rid of R2-D2, but I think he could easily get rid of these other ones. So I think it would be left up to Iron Man, Coca-Cola Bear, or Maleficent to get rid of R2-D2, but I mean, R2-D2 can't take on all these three.
The last game we're playing is Samantha has to put all of these pops in order 1 through 10 in terms of value. So she has to put them in terms of value, and I have the list here of the order of value, and so she has a potential to get 10 points, and so to win she has to get 6 points because that's the majority, so you got to get at least 6. Now some of them do have the same price, so you do have the opportunity to win multiple points, and if they're not necessarily in the right order, it doesn't matter because they're the same. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. The least valuable pop is R2-D2. I think this because it's just a common pop. Yes, it's a blue box Star Wars, which means it's an older Star Wars pop, but it's R2-D2 and they made a lot of variants of R2-D2, so I think he would be like worth just around like $10 or $11. Next, I think it's going to be Spider-Ham. I think he's going to be worth around the same as R2-D2 because yes, he's a Walgreens exclusive, but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people aren't going to try to like flip this one and make it more valuable. So far, R2-D2, Spider-Ham. Okay, next up, I think it's going to be the flocked Coca-Cola Bear because they ended up releasing a lot of Coca-Cola Bears. I don't remember if the ones they released a lot of were flocked or not. But I think it's not worth that much. So then I think it's going to be the light up Iron Man. I remember not too long ago we looked this one up and it wasn't worth as much as we thought it was worth. So I think we thought it was worth like in the $30 range, but it was not worth that much. So I'm gonna put it down here. Oh shoot, I overlooked this one. I think this one's gonna be next to Spider-Man. Cause it's just a common. It's just a common. I think it's going to be Hot Topic Stitch. I don't think he's gonna be worth that much. He was in a box. No, he wasn't. He was just a Hot Topic exclusive, and we bought him for like, I guess $12.50. So I think he's gonna be above these because this one, all these were kind of like commons or not highly anticipated. These are unique, so we have got flocked and then we have light up, but I think he'll go either around the same as Iron Man or a little bit more because he's scented. And a lot of people really wanted this pop. Like, it was highly anticipated. We were lucky enough to even get this pop. So I think that's gonna go there. Then I think it's going to be Maleficent Chase. Because this was once worth like $60 in our collection, but it has gone like really, really far down. I think it's worth around $25, I think. I don't know, because I don't keep the Funko app on my phone. I do know it went really, really far down because they like kept re-releasing them and people kept getting them. Then I think it's going to be this Rainbow Bigfoot, because Funko Shop exclusives typically range between $25 and $30 in value, and so I think he's going to be at the higher end. Darth Vader, this one was $16. It lights up and it's got like sound to it, so I think that one is going to be worth more than the Bigfoot. And then a lot of people, I know for a while, I don't know if it's still this way, I know the child was like in the high 30s for a while because a lot of people weren't getting them out yet, and so the people who did have them were like flipping them like crazy. So I think this is gonna be my order.
Final answer, you're not gonna make any other changes.
I'm not gonna make any changes. I think this is gonna be my order. So I can get 10 points.
Possible 10 points, but
Okay.
to win you gotta get at least 6.
Oh man, okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay?
So 60% out of 100.
Yes.
So I can make an F.
Yes. And still pass.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start with number 10, I
Okay.
guess. Or should we start with number 1?
No, start with number 10.
Okay, number 10. The pop that was number 10 was The Thing.
Aw, man.
$8. Okay, so
See, I shouldn't have overlooked The Thing, because if I would have not overlooked him, I probably would have put him there.
okay, so that's number 10.
Okay.
So didn't get that point. Okay, number 9.
Okay.
Samantha says Spider Ham. Number 9 is Darth Vader. Light and sound.
No, it's not.
$19.
What?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna win this at all. I completely just did not. Nope.
Okay,
It's not in the book.
so the next 3, 8, 7, and 6.
Okay.
You can have any of these 3 and get a point in there.
Okay. So these 3 right here.
Those 3 right there. If you have any of the 3 I'm saying, you get a point.
Okay.
Iron Man, so you got 1. Summer Stitch and Spider Ham
Oh man, so I got 1.
are all $20.
Okay, but this is so close. Okay, anyway.
So you have
So I've got 1 point.
1 point so far.
Okay, 1
Okay.
point, 1 point.
So number 5, you said was Summer Stitch.
Yeah.
Number 5 was R2-D2.
Nuh-uh, how much is he worth?
22.
Man,
22 on the Funko app, which is pretty crazy because I thought it would be cheaper too.
that is crazy. I thought that was gonna be like $8 or $9. Okay.
Okay, number 4 is the Coca-Cola bear.
Dang
Samantha
it.
said it was Maleficent. Coca-Cola bear is 23.
Okay. Okay. So far, failure does not feel good.
Number 3, which you said was Bigfoot,
Okay.
is Bigfoot.
Yay! I got 2 points.
He's also 23, so you could have had either Coke Bear and
Okay.
Bigfoot in either order.
Okay.
Okay? Number 2
Not that. We already know it's not that.
is the child at $28. It's So you didn't get that point.
So my Maleficent chase is the number 1.
And the Maleficent chase is still number 1. It's worth $34. So it has gone down. But it's still the most expensive out of everything here.
What the heck? So I got 2 points out of 10 points. That was hard.
That was a hard one.
All of the prices were very, very close.
Yeah. That was
very close.
That was a very hard one. Guys, that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed Samantha playing some games today. So today was kind of a fun game day. Make sure you tune in for our live stream this Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We have some mystery boxes coming in the next couple of days, so be looking out for those videos as they come out. But we will see you tomorrow, and remember, never stop collecting.